What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Cobra Kai video. I will be discussing the top 5 unanswered questions from Season 4 and what they could lead to in Season 5. Of course, there are a lot more than what I am listing, so let me know down in the comments if there's anything you'd like to discuss in a possible Part 2 video. Season 4 was the darkest yet, with Cobra Kai winning, Robbie's protege falling to the dark side, and Miguel leaving to find his dad, and I think the show does get better every season. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like down below and subscribe with notifications on to never miss a video. So Miguel has decided to find where he comes from after this season, feeling like he doesn't fit, be it feeling not good enough for Sam, or feeling like he's just a replacement for Robbie for Johnny. We have no idea who his dad is, only knowing that in his mother's words, he's a bad guy. I really did think that it would be revealed to be Terry Silver at the end, which would really ramp up the stakes for the next season. However, the actor is heading off to the DCEU playing the Blue Beetle, so this could be a simple way to have him limited in scenes in the next seasons. And I do worry that if he does appear here over in Mexico, it would spread out the already packed cast and stories very, very thin. Now the next question is, who will replace Kreese? We got the shocking twist at the end that, well, Terry's shown no mercy, and, well, it has shown that, well, he is a savage dude, and he could see that Kreese was turning a bit nicer and would not be the absolute straight savage of the 80s, and would risk what Terry is wanting to build as he seeks to expand and wants to take over Cobra Kai on his own, or at least in his own way. I don't think that he wanted to be the only sensei. I think that he simply wanted to actually have it the true Cobra Kai way. Now, Terry explicitly said that he can get someone to replace Kreese, but who will that be? Notably, Terry was a big character, long rumoured, only to actually return to the franchise. The only person who really makes sense to return to help Terry, in my opinion, is Mike Barnes. Mike was in Karate Kid 3 and was a student of Terry who was tasked to break Daniel, and Mike was strong and powerful, but a full chaotic, evil version of Johnny Lawrence. Kreese went to Terry for help to get revenge for Cobra Kai, only to have egg on their face when Mike Barnes was defeated. It would make sense that Mike would want to join, as he would probably want to make Daniel's life hell once again and teach his students to be even more violent than they already had been. He would be a solid choice to return, and the actor has teased an appearance before, but they have a powerful adversary next, as Daniel is eager to take down Cobra Kai for good and has recruited Chosen. The pair were enemies in the Karate Kid 2, but last season did make amends and taught Daniel some of the Miyagi-Do techniques that he wasn't taught, some of the more brutal techniques. The question is, how will Chosen help? We know he runs a Miyagi-Do school in Okinawa, having decided that this was a better way, but Miyagi-Do is in dire straits and risks being closed after losing the bet. I wonder if Chosen will open a Sato school to skirt around the deal. However, I expect he will also help the students with the number of scrolls that he probably has, and we had the hidden techniques being taught to the students. And this brings us to the next question, as we ask, what is the secret technique mentioned by Daniel or at least on the scroll in the dojo? We know he was given a scroll by Chosen last season, and he was taught special numbing techniques which he used on Kreese. But what could this be? Well, I fully expect that it is more of these techniques and should only be used in dire circumstances, with the tension between Tori and Sam at a highest level yet. I would expect that Daniel would offer to teach Sam, as she's starting to master both Eagle Fane and Miyagi, and will need something special to take on Tori. One expected moment was how we saw Robbie return to his dad, only for him to seemingly need help from his dad. He thought his anger at his dad would help him channel and power master Cobra Kai to win the All Valley, only for him to lose to Eli. Eli found himself this season. Robbie still has yet to do that. He also failed to help Kenny, thinking Cobra Kai would help him with his bully problem, but this failed heavily, with Kenny going to make Anthony's life a misery and revenge, for Anthony doing the same to him. With this in mind and realising that Terry is probably far worse than Kreese, he needs to find out who he is. Johnny failed with Miguel like he also did with Robbie, but he can put these lessons he's learned here and finally make it up to his son and lead to a redemption arc and the father and son having somewhat of a decent relationship for the first time ever. Will he leave Cobra Kai? I think he will be tempted over the course of the next season, but that was just a few of the questions that were burning somewhere in my body. I'll probably see a doctor actually, but I would love to hear what you think down below in the comments. Please do drop a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.